Hi and welcome to a new video here today on Ryan Talks Tech. So then, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a Bluetooth speaker. However, this isn't any just regular Bluetooth speaker. This is a nice Bluetooth speaker and quite a big one at that. It's full of sound, absolutely full. It's really powerful. So let's have a look. This is the one. It's the Soundcore Boom 2 Plus. Now, you may not know the company Soundcore, but you may know the company Anker. Basically, Anker own Soundcore. They are the ones behind the brand. Now, even if you don't know Soundcore or you don't know Anker, don't let that put you off, because this is an incredible speaker. Really good. It sounds great. The bass absolutely thumps out of this thing. And I'm going to show you all that and more in this video. But let's dive into it with build quality first. Now, the unit is plastic, pretty much all around. The handle's plastic. This grille at the front, which is in black, this is metal, so that's quite good. The Anker, not the Anker, the Soundcore logo, sorry, on the front is also metal. And the sides here are plastic. The handle's plastic, plastic on the bottom, plastic on the back, plastic on the side, other from these passive radiators, which you have on both sides. Now, in this speaker, you've got two tweeters and two subwoofers, which are for your bass, and you've also got these passive bass radiators either side of the speaker, which help with the bass. The build quality is really good. The plastic it's not just regular plastic, it's quite tough plastic. You can tell that just by feeling it. It is quite tough, and this speaker does feel like it could take a beating. Now, it's not actually that heavy for its size. It is quite big, and it does have a bit of weight to it, but it's not that heavy, so you're not really going to struggle using this as a portable speaker. You have got the handle, of course, and you've also got a nice shoulder strap, which is included in the box. So you can just put it over your shoulder like that. So yeah, it's a really good speaker. So we've talked about the build quality, but now I think it's time for the main attraction, the sound quality and how you use this unit. So let's dive into that. So here it is. Now, you've got all these buttons on the top, and these are for various functions. So that's your power button. That's a Bluetooth button to connect it to your Bluetooth device. That's a minus volume and a plus volume. And in the middle, you've got a pause and play. This also works as a next track and previous track button. To go to the next track, you press it twice. To go to the previous track, you press it 3 times. Or you just press it once for play and pause. Then this is a light button, so you can turn the lights on or off or change the effects. You can also do that through the app, which I will show you in a little bit. This button here is to connect more of these speakers together. You can connect up to 100. So you can really connect a lot of these things if you want. I've currently only got the one, but I may buy another in the future, so I can have 2. And then you've got this bass up button. What this does is just really enhances the loudness and the oomph that you get from the bass. And it's really impressive how much bass that little button adds. And you can also turn that on and off in the app as well. Pretty much everything you can do here, you can also do in the app. Okay then, so now we're going to take a little look at the app. So you can see the app here. We've got the speaker there. We can turn this around and take a look all around the speaker. We've got volume. We've got play and pause. We've got bass up 2.0, which is the same as the bass button that I showed you on the speaker. You can turn this on or off depending on your preference. You've also got an equalizer. Now, with the presets, you get some options that Soundcore have built in. You get Soundcore Signature, Voice, Treble Boost, and Balanced. My favourite of the presets is Soundcore Signature, but I will admit I am a tinkerer and I like to get it exactly how I want. So I do that with the custom mode here, and the way I would set it, for my preference, is I would raise the bass right up, because I like a lot of bass in my music, and then I'd leave everything else where it is. That is about right for my personal preference of the equalizer but they do also have, like I say, the presets if you would rather use them. So you've also got settings here. You can see the speaker prompts, clipboard permission, and button light. I would leave all them turned on. I can't see a problem with all them being on. You've also got auto power off if you want to save your battery. So if you've not done any playing of music with the speaker for 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 60 minutes, you can set it to auto power off. I'm going to leave mine on 20 minutes. You can also turn the auto power off feature off if you don't want it. You've got update firmware. As you can see, I am currently on the latest. And you've got the serial number of the speaker, and you can also access the user manual through the app. You do also get the user manual included in the box. Now, this speaker does have multi-point connection, meaning you can connect 2 devices at once. So if you and a friend was both listening to music, you could both connect your smartphone and you can both take turns playing songs. And then you can go to the light mode. And here on the light mode, you've got rainbow, you've got flash, flame, lightning, energy, scan, and cyclone, and bounce. And you can adjust the brightness, or if you click this button, you can turn the lights off completely. So that is it for the app. Now I'm going to run a sound quality test on the Soundcore Boom 2 Plus. But before we get into that, I want to start with what I always say before every sound test I ever do here on this channel. Please don't take this video as reference for how good the sound is. In person, the sound is really good. It's really full, the bass is really, really strong, and it can get really, really loud. However, do remember, through a YouTube video, you are never going to get the full perception of how it sounds in person. Hopefully it'll give you some sort of idea, but it's not going to sound as good as it does in person, so please bear that in mind. Now, let's go ahead with the sound test. So there we go then, there's a little sound test on the Anker Boom 2 Plus for you. Now, that was with the bass boost on, but in the app I even turned the bass down a little bit on the equaliser because the bass on this is so strong that it literally shakes everything in my room. So I had to, otherwise all you would have heard in the sound test then is just rattling from everything here in the room because the bass on this is really, really powerful. And this gets really, really loud as well. Anker claim 140, I keep saying Anker, sorry, I mean Soundcore. Basically, as I said at the start of the video, this is a Soundcore speaker, but Anker is the brand behind the Soundcore brand. So yes, Soundcore claim 140 watts, and they also give a decibel, which is an SPL rating. I'm not sure if you know what that means. SPL is basically the amount of decibels this can produce, and I think they give a rating of 103 on that, which is really, really powerful for a Bluetooth speaker. In fact, this is the most powerful Bluetooth speaker I have ever tried, and I've had a lot. Before this, I had a, what was it now? It was a JBL Extreme 3. I've never tried the JBL Boombox, so I can't comment on that, but the JBL Extreme 3, this absolutely thrashes it in pretty much every department. The build quality is just as good, if not better. The bass is a hell of a lot stronger, and the sound quality is just as good, if not better. and it is a lot louder, and I mean a lot louder. This thing can do parties. If you're doing a party, this is the one. Unless obviously you are hiring a DJ, then they'll provide their own speakers and things like that. But if you just want a Bluetooth speaker for your own party, this is definitely the one. This is extremely powerful. The lights on the side really add to the atmosphere. The only thing I would say about the lights, and I am going to actually write to Soundcore about this, I'm going to send them an email. They don't really have much of a smooth lighting mode. It's all very flashy, and it does flash to the music. But when I'm just easy listening songs, like something soft, I'd like more of a smooth mode. The closest thing they've got to that is called Flame Effect, which is quite smooth, but it's still not quite as smooth as I would like personally for smooth music. So I am going to write to them and ask if that's something they could add. But yeah, all in all, this is a really good speaker. Now, before I end this video, battery life. They also claim 20 hours of battery. Now, I've not used this for 20 hours yet, continuously. I've used it for maybe 2 or 3 hours at a time. It's had no problem with that. But obviously, they claim 20 hours. Everything else they've claimed about the speaker, the bass, the loudness, all of that is accurate. So I imagine the battery life rating of 20 hours is as well. And if it is, 20 hours on a speaker like this is absolutely fantastic. And I really do mean that. So why did I pick this speaker up? I chose this speaker because I was looking for a speaker for the summer. It's coming up to summertime here in the UK. I mean, the UK doesn't get much of a summer anyway. But for the nice days we do get, I wanted a decent speaker that I could take to the park with friends, maybe to the beach, wherever we choose to go over the summer. I wanted a speaker for that, and I think I've landed on the perfect one here with the Anker, not Anker. I'm going to keep saying it. It's because I have a lot of Anker products, so I know the brand as Anker, but they are actually Soundcore. Anker is the brand behind it. Anker is like the parent company, if you like. So yeah, I think I've landed on the perfect speaker here with the Soundcore Boom 2 Plus. I really do like it. This is a Bluetooth speaker. Now, there is another kind of product I would like to see Soundcore introduce, which they don't have in the lineup at the moment. But I would like them to introduce a Wi-Fi speaker that has voice assistants built in, such as Alexa and Google Assistant and things like that. If they could introduce this again, but with Alexa and Google Assistant, this would be a game changer. Not only in the Bluetooth market, but in the smart home market. This is currently a perfect speaker for home or out and about. But for people like myself, I like voice assistants like Alexa. So if they could build that into the speaker, that would be fantastic. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got an Echo Dot, and I can connect the Echo Dot via Bluetooth to this. Absolutely no problem at all. But I would like it to be built in, and if they could do that in the next generation of the speaker, that would be incredible. Now, just before I finish off, I do want to cover what you've got on the back of the unit. So you've got a little cover down here, and behind that cover you've got a USB in and out. So now what that is the USB in is for charging up the speaker, and the USB out is for running a wire out of this, maybe to a mobile phone. So if you're low on battery on your mobile phone, this can also be used as a power bank as well as a speaker at the same time. And that's all in one port, so that's really easy to use. You've also got an auxiliary input for a wired connection. If you wanted to use a wired connection for whatever reason, you can do that with this, no problem at all. So yeah, I really do recommend this speaker. It is really, really good. If you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker, this is the perfect one. And especially if you're looking for a Bluetooth speaker that you can use for house parties or something like that, or taking out to the beach or something like that, you really want to try this. This is impressive, seriously impressive. I'll certainly be keeping mine, and I think if you pick one up as well, you will. So that's about it for this video then. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please smash the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel and turn the notifications on so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.